Do you know Elon emotionally manipulates you? He keeps reposting or comments on this headline as recently as yesterday, even though it has been debunked many times. The headline reads, 80% of refugees vacationed in their home country they fled from. When reading this, what is your emotional response? Elon clearly wants you to feel angry and doubting refugees and their motives. But what is the real story here? In this Swedish study, they asked all former refugees, no matter when they came to Sweden, if they have ever visited their country since coming to Sweden. That alone is a very stupid question, but we keep that for another post. The majority of refugees, or better ex-refugees, that still live in Sweden has been doing so for decades, some for 50 years or more. Let's take an example. Typical timeline of an ex-refugee, let's say. 35 years ago, they fled because of a war in former Yugoslavia. 30 years ago, after the war ended, most refugees returned home to their countries, some of which have become world-renowned tourist destinations since, like Croatia or Montenegro. Beautiful countries, by the way. Some refugees stayed in Sweden because they started their lives there, found work, married, got kids, etc. So from those who stayed and have been living in Sweden for 35 years until today, guess what? They have visited their home country. Elon on purpose spreads hate, manipulates you, and uses one of the most fragile group of people to do so, refugees. I have lost the last bit of respect for that guy.